Yeah, Ben, how has John maybe ramped up his recovery so far with his injury, and has he been able to throw the ball at all at practice?
You know, like I said kind of last week, John's a very process guy. He's going to follow the directions given by the doctor, and if there's any sort of gray area, he may lean towards more the darker shade of the gray whenever it comes to a recovery process, and that's just because he's a competitor, and that's just kind of how he's wired. So, you know, there's steps in the recovery process that he's having to follow right now, and doing a really good job with it.
Ben, what makes it difficult about an injury like this for quarterbacks? Is it the grip of the ball, the velocity, pain? Just what do you need to see from him, I guess, to know that he's ready to go?
I think with any injury to your dominant throwing hand, I think there's a bunch of different challenges that could come from it, but I think they're all, you know, mutually exclusive, right? Somebody could struggle with another thing from the same injury. So it all just goes about how he feels, how the recovery's going, how the doctors and training staff say everything's going. But you know, I think it's all just different from case to case.
Ben, you talk about John maybe trying to push toward the gray area a little bit in a week like this where it's such a big game. How do you balance his desire to be able to play against wanting him to be healthy for the rest of the season?
I mean, that's a good question. You know, I think John knows his body. I think he understands, you know, ultimately what's best for the team, but, you know, he doesn't want to put himself in a compromising position either. So whenever he's, you know, trending towards that darker shade of the gray, he always has his body in mind also. And so again, he's a competitive kid, and so, you know, he's going to try to you know, get as ready as quick as he can, but ultimately I don't think anybody wants to put him in a compromising position, you know, just personally.